This is 200 days in a submarine, and I have to survive in the contaminated ocean, which will again try to destroy us. My team prepared a new map, a new infection system, new monsters, and a new plot. And unlike the previous 100 days, I immediately appeared inside a submarine at a depth of 10,000 meters. It's the first day, and I think our submarine will not go anywhere because it's just simply broken. We'll figure out how to fix it later. Now it's more important to collect starting resources. Our renewed ocean is home to a very large number of new creatures, most of which will try to destroy us at the first opportunity. There were several ruins around my submarine. Having looted them, I intended to at least find something. I'm wearing a mask right now and it helps me breathe underwater, but it won't last long because it has a durability. Okay, chest, that's perfect. We'll take the fins and some flashlights. With fins that can move faster. Alright, the main thing right now is to not see any megalodon. The plan was simple. Try and survive the first day. Because while there's still rays of sunshine, there's still not that many monsters in the infected ocean. More ruins. Alright, we have 2 boxes here. So boots, some ore, some wood. Okay, that's perfect. It's time to make our first crafting table. Every day, the ocean will become more and more dangerous and it's gonna become more infected. And there's practically nothing I can do about it. You know, our submarine isn't bad, but I can't place any blocks here. Here, I can only put upgrades, which, as you understand, aren't here yet. Unlike the first 100 days, without special equipment, I couldn't rise to the surface because the air was contaminated much more severely than water. One thing is clear, I'll have to build a house underwater today. About half the day is already passed and we need to hurry up as much as possible. I noticed this cliff, a skeleton lived here, but I think he won't mind. In the chest, I found some sushi and a note. They say that everything happened because of a tanker with some kind of waste. I never found out where the tanker might be, but judging by the color of the water, it's somewhere on the seabed. You know, I think this is the beginning of the plot, but okay, we'll deal with the tanker later. I'm more interested now in making a room where I can have oxygen. Having finally done the first tools, I was able to get a cobblestone and use sand to drain the room. I even had enough wood to make a door. And thus, we survived the first day in the contaminated ocean. On the first night, I could hear a huge number of monsters that we'll encounter in the future. And to be honest, from the sounds of it, I wouldn't want to allow this to happen at all. Day 2, and you know I have some good and bad news. The first is that we're still alive, but the bad news is that my mask is about to break. Our submarine had to be repaired before the mask was completely gone, because our ship had a real onboard computer. With it, you could repair absolutely any Minecraft items, and most importantly, completely free of charge and without restrictions. You know what? In all this fuss, I didn't normally inspect the submarine, so let's get to this. Well, what can I say? Its external condition is not very good, and the inside is not furnished at all. And there's so many upgrades I need to do. There's some empty cans of food, and the only thing here is, oh, okay, the onboard computer. You can repair things on it. Okay, that's perfect. As soon as I sat in the helm, it wrote to me that to repair the submarine, it is necessary to find 15 copper. I don't know where to find all this copper, so it's more likely that some monster from the depths will get to me, and I wouldn't want that at all. The next day, I looted absolutely every box and chest that was around my submarine. One thing was clear, there was no copper in these boxes. But you know, I still found some useful resources. First of all, we got 5 iron, so we can already make an iron pickaxe. We got some sugarcane, carrots, chains, anchors, and some shells. Yeah, of course, I think I went a little bit overboard with the usefulness of the items. A huge number of pebbles were scattered on the seabed, from which we could make the usual ores. Coal, iron, gold, redstone, and even diamonds. So I spent the whole day on this and still didn't find any copper. It's day 5. My scuba mask was wearing thin. As I continued to explore the contaminated ocean, I noticed a strange structure nearby. It turned out that it was a whole real building. It's hard for me to imagine how I didn't notice this before. Maybe I was too focused on other things, but I definitely need to loot it now. So let's go. This is the first time I've seen these. Okay, wait, stop, okay? Alright, we dealt with them, but I want to say that this is probably the most terrible start in terms of survival that we've ever had. Because we still have nothing at all, and it's already day 5. Having started to explore the building, I found the most important recipe. This is the recipe for creating copper. Look, you need to combine tin and iron, and you get copper. There will be more than 50 such drawings for crafting various items in the world. This is a real hardcore 100 days, and in this survival, my team turned off any opportunity to watch crafts. Okay guys, so it turns out we can make copper. We just need to find some more iron and some more tin. But the only problem is that my mask is already running low. As it turned out later, the mask was designed for exactly 5 days. I only had a few minutes left to fix the submarine. We still need to find just 3 tin and that's it. 3 tin and 2 iron. Okay, I think I found everything I need, guys. It seems we are saved. Now all that remains is to just melt it down. So we have coal and a few furnaces, so let's get to it. Calmly in the morning, just swim 10 blocks and fix our submarine. Now, first of all, let's get some cobblestone. It'll be really useful to us. Now you'll just find out why. So we're making furnaces, and I think we'll put them somewhere here. That's exactly what I did the next day. The submarine was repaired. Okay, guys, one less problem. We were able to fix it. Since the submarine has been repaired, let's fix our mask too. Alright, that was a piece of cake. Let's see how it's controlled now, and oh my god. Alright, the real submarine at the bottom of the contaminated ocean is back in service. Of course, during the entire 100 days, we'll need to improve and strengthen it, because as you understand, now it's not at all suitable for fighting monsters. In this 200-day survival, unlike in the first one, we now need fuel. For this fuel, we'll have to make a farm, but for now, all we can do is look for it in boxes. So guys, we're on day 6, and most likely on day 10, some changes may occur, and for example, the ocean may become more contaminated, new monsters will appear. So until that happens, I'm gonna calmly explore all the surrounding areas. The map of our contaminated ocean was simply huge. First of all, it had a huge number of different biomes, and of course, many abandoned locations. There's even a sunken city here, and we can explore all of this today, if of course we survive. So first of all, I found some normal ruins. Whoa, okay, we have some jellyfish here. From the outside, they may seem cute, but in fact, they can hit us so hard it'll blow our socks off. So in these containers, there's some interesting stones, and from them, redstone, where did my redstone go? Alright, a box, some flint, string, and feathers. In these ruins, you can find a lot of useful things, such as jellyfish. I wish it was a jellyfish. What? I also came across a den of sharks, several sunken anchors, and some very large location could be seen in the distance. But at the same time, there were very loud sounds coming from there. Also seems that I saw the silhouette of some kind of monster. You know, I think that we'll probably return there later. We have so much to do around here. Okay, I really don't want to risk it now, but we'll definitely go there a little later. On day 7, 8, and 9, I was busy setting up my base. I decided to place it at the same place where I appeared. I really liked that spot, and there were enough resources around. I swim up to the building, dig concrete, and more concrete, a lot of concrete. There's not enough concrete. After setting up my small base, I realized that there was a food issue to be resolved. As you understand, canned food was not lying at the bottom of the seabed, and if it's lying around, it's probably infected. It's good that I found some carrots, thanks to which I made a small farm, and I really hope this will save me. Well guys, tomorrow is day 10, and most likely the ocean will become even more contaminated than it is now. I still don't know how we're gonna survive, and I still don't know if we stumbled upon a plot, but also I know one thing. We'll do whatever it takes to survive today, so let's go to bed. Oh. Wait, I forgot that we don't have a bed, so... Day 10. A new type of monster appeared in the ocean. This fish trap could destroy me with one hit, and the unimproved submarine with only 5. The color of the water has also become greener, and in addition to this world, there's also a few more innovation that I didn't notice right away. It's a new day, fish are swimming around, and we still don't have any armor. Today I decided to continue mining all the ores around me. Also, scattered all over the seabed, there were some pebbles from which a lot of bubbles came out. So you understand, these are not just some mini volcanoes. You can also take resources from here. So we swim up, we right click, and that's it. After some time, when bubbles come out of this place again, we'll be able to collect resources again. And by the way, this was also in the first episode. On day 11, some strange fish swam up to my house, and most likely they were infected. Hey, just so you understand, I haven't found any gun here in 11 days of survival. So I don't even know how to deal with them. I have a spear. Okay, maybe a spear will help us. Come on, fish, get your teeth away from me. Okay, this is a little harsh, but they dropped a lot of items and we became rich. On day 12, I again repaired my mask in the submarine and a very strange message appeared in the chat. The infection will find you. I don't understand. We don't know where you are yet, Seaman, but it definitely won't be long. What kind of messages are popping up here? If my team can hear this, it's not funny at all. Guys, we're on day 14, morning underwater, nothing new. Now I'm gonna jump into our submarine and go to that very location that we saw in the distance and where the terrible sounds were coming from. Surely there must be something interesting there. Swimming up to this location, it turned out that it was a sunken amusement park. There was even a Ferris wheel, and there was a real clown mask, and everything submarine looked really creepy. I can't express in words how scared I am right now, guys, because there's so many different sounds around, from some monsters in the distance to the sounds of metal. Despite all the fear, I still decided to stop. I turned off the submarine and tried to explore this huge location. It turned out that there were a lot of chests here. Some monsters already attacking me. Okay, calm down, calm down. We just have to move back and attack. All right, -1, great, and the second one. What even is going on here? I don't know how many of these monsters will still be here. I'm just gonna grab all of this stuff and get out of here as quickly as possible. All right, shells, and I think that's gasoline. It'll be really useful for a submarine. So it's interesting how this amusement park went underwater. So maybe there was a city here. Okay, we have one more chest, and these chest guys, the unusual ones outside of Minecraft, they were placed by my team, so that if I see them, it means that I'll 100% contain some really cool loot. Gun! Oh, gun! Great! Okay, that's perfect. And ammo. Alright, I really hope I can shoot underwater, because in this case, the monsters can at least somehow be afraid of me. But they, of course, won't be afraid of me, but at least I'll be able to defend myself somehow. The location was really not pleasant. I wanted to swim away from here as quickly as possible, because no one knows what was in that very depth of the ocean. Ladies and gentlemen, I declare battle on this kelp. Yeah, no. Alright, get it. Alright, that's it. The kelp was defeated, and I cooked him in the furnace and ate a lot of it. A lot! On day 14 and 15, I explored small locations. Of course, it was impossible to find guns and fuel in them, but still, I was able to find some coal and iron, blocks, and various tools there. More monsters, more monsters. No, guys, I already have a gun. I hope I don't need to explain what happened to the kelp. I ate it. Whoa, okay, I still don't understand what kind of monsters they were. Alright, another chest. Oh, wait, look, it's a craft. Craft for a heavy-duty suit. Protects against most radiation contamination. With this suit, you can explore the surface. Alright, the craft is not easy, and I don't even know where to find some of these items. But the fact that we'll be able to explore the surface is really cool. We're surviving 200 days in the contaminated ocean, and not 200 days underwater. So in this survival, there were also a huge number of locations on land, ranging from small locations to an infected port. We can explore all of this today. Well, I'm already going home. I'm trying not to swim too much because, as you understand, we have limited fuel. Still, I found an oak sapling. Take a look. And I got a pretty cool idea for our first project. Day 17. My first project required a lot of sand because I was going to make a real glass dome where I would have a tree farm. Okay, guys, jokes aside. By the way, what did sand do when it saw the Kraken? It fell apart. Okay, I'm done with jokes for now, but now I'm getting sand and we need it. So, what was that? Alright, this shark just doesn't know that I fought the kelp. It took me 3 whole days to do everything. I had to get a lot of sand, melt a lot of it, and then build an even and symmetrical dome. But there were problems here. I can't do this anymore. 1, 2, 3, here 3, and there's 4 here. Okay, no, on day 19, the dome was finally ready. Okay, I'm gonna use the space below very wisely. We'll make a wheat farm and plant a tree in the middle. Yeah, we can only have one that fits, but at least it's something. Day 20, the ocean became even greener, and I saw a huge monster for the first time. Guys, look, what is that thing? Oh my god, I don't know if this thing can attack me. In any case, I'm home now, but if I were in her sight, I imagine that survival would have to start all over again. In addition, on day 20, a new message appeared in chat. Infestation in the ocean is rising. You urgently need to craft radiation protection. Otherwise, by day 30, there will be nothing left of you. Okay, I wonder if iron armor will work. Survival began to gain momentum, but I still hadn't found a single upgrade for a submarine, of which there were more than 12 scattered throughout the map. Morning of day 21. Today we'll continue to explore the ocean, so let's take the helm. There was very little fuel left in my submarine, but still enough for exploration. So just 3 minutes later, I saw a new location on the way. It was an oil rig. Wow, it's pretty weird to see it underwater, because usually it should be the other way around. The platform should be at least on the surface, but here it's flooded. Alright, let's park, and I can already see some monsters. Oh, it's hitting me! Oh my god, back! We need to go back! As it turned out, the oil refinery rig was located in an ice biome, and to get there, you needed a special suit, but I still haven't found the crafting method for it. The situation is, it's a bummer that we can't get into the oil rig. There were a lot of useful things in the ocean. For example, look at that huge volcano I just swam through. It looks simply incredible. Various crevices, glowing corals, all this and more that filled our ocean made it alive. Oh, our tree has grown. Okay, I'm perfect. I'm home. Let's sort out all the things that I managed to find, although we didn't loot our station, which I saw. Nevertheless, I'm also mega super annoyed that the ceiling is dripping. Okay, that's it. No more dripping. Drip, drip, Chest 1, chest 2, and chest 3. Chest. Yes. I'm the king of chests here! Woo! After a day of wandering, on day 22, I saw new silhouettes. It turned out that they were entire houses. We're approaching a very unusual location, and it looks like it's a city. Yeah, it's a city. I wouldn't be Seaman if I didn't try to deal with the monsters and find out what's here. Well, we still have ammo, we can fight. Wait, there's something floating! Oh my god, hide! Oh my god, hide quickly! What is that thing? Of course, I could have encountered a lot of things, but I think like I've already swam too far, and such monsters can be encountered here. After waiting just 5 minutes, the fish swam away somewhere, but the feeling was not pleasant. Okay, I think we don't have any more enemies here. Let's try to loot and find something interesting. It turned out that the city had been flooded for a very long time, but residents who had adapted to the conditions at such depths continued to live here. Oh, wait, what? A dude? Oh my god, what? Can I go see him?
Welcome to Seamanville. I'm Bulbul Man. Nice to meet you. Things have gotten really bad because of the contamination. You need to deal with it. Otherwise, our entire settlement will perish. To eliminate the cause, it's best to find the source. I'm telling you this as Bulbul Man, if anything. They say it's all about that tanker that crashed with especially hazardous waste. Here are the coordinates of the crash site. Maybe you'll be able to find it somewhere there.
I mean, I just met some guy whose name is Bulbul Man, and we're in some underwater town called Seamanville. Okay, you know, we stumbled upon a continuation of the plot, and that's already very good. I think we should take a look around here and get back home as soon as possible. There were a lot of boxes in the location. It wasn't possible to talk to the rest of the residents who were in the city. Maybe this will become available in the future. Day 23, I can't believe I'm home, and our tree has grown, which is great. And the wheat as well, too. I've already harvested the carrots. I also think that we should improve our house a little bit and do some gathering of the really important resources. At my base, I decided to make another floor, a super cool panoramic window, and most importantly, I built a storage area where I started sorting items. I'll show you just once. I was sorting resources in Minecraft 10 years ago, and I still do it now. This is a type of storage I have. Here we have all the frames in which I stuffed items roughly by type, which should be located here. The storage area takes up a little bit of space, and thus you can very conveniently access any chest. In my survival games, I make different storages, but now I decided to use my most proven option. Day 25. I decided that it was finally time to work on that armor that would allow us to get to the surface, and it required a lot of resources. First of all, it was necessary to get corals, and secondly, a lot of string and fabric. Where to look for them? Of course, in the loot in different ruins and locations. I collected some of the resources by day 29, but I still didn't have enough threads and fabric. I thought that this was the best moment to go to those very coordinates where the sunken tanker lies. Okay, the path promises to be long, and I think that purely theoretically we should have enough fuel. But I kind of take into account that most likely we'll definitely find some fuel there. Because if not, and our submarine turns off, we'll have to make a new base. Let's go. The journey took another 3 days. During this time, the ocean became even more contaminated, and we didn't become stronger yet. That's it, look! Finally, we've made it. I don't know how many thousands of blocks we traveled, but we finally made it. I think it's time to look around while we're still in the submarine. Well, what I want to say is that I can already see enemies. The tanker is just huge, and I think that now we'll slowly park and start exploring it. I was aware of all the risks that could be here. First of all, this is a story location, and there could be much more monsters and infected fish in them. So I took with me all the first aid kits that I had and went into the water. Okay, let's admit it, this is probably the tanker that caused everything here. Our task is to find evidence that will help us understand how we can save this ocean from contamination. But if there's nothing here, we'll just explore it and go home. Alright, okay, monsters, there's suddenly a lot of you around me. Okay, take that, okay. Whew. I thought I was done, but I'm still alive. There's a lot of containers, look, and all sorts of barrels. And most importantly, loot boxes. Let's try to find something in them. While I was examining the barrels, some text appeared in the chat. Oh, okay. Yes, we got out of the tanker, but now nothing can stop us. Hold on, Zeman, the infection will find you. Yeah, you've said this like twice already, and so far I haven't seen any of it. I was able to find a couple more notes about the tanker. Nobody knows where this tanker is from. It has no GPS tracker and not a single trace that there were any crew here. This tanker is a ghost. Our divers found nothing here except a large dose of radiation, of course. Whoa, I guess I should explore everything faster but wait, there's a note in some strange language. I don't think that such a language exists in this world. Maybe I should go back to the city and show them what I found, but first let's go home. By the way, having looted a lot of string, fabric, and fuel, in addition to all that, I found the most important first upgrade for a submarine. This upgrade was called the Kraken antenna, and what it was needed for, I didn't know yet. Having explored the last box, it was time to return home. Here I am at home. Nothing has changed here, everything is still quiet, calm, and the fish are swimming, which cannot be said about the monster I met while swimming back. On my way back home, I saw a huge red squid in the distance. Most likely it was aggressive, but I was apparently not in the attack radius, and I was very lucky. Well, it's a good thing I didn't meet him, so let's sort all the resources. Maybe make our new armor and take that weird note to town. And oh, I almost forgot, let's install our upgrade. Okay, you've installed the Kraken locator. Every time they approach your submarine, a distinctive sound will be emitted. Keep this in mind and be careful, and let the locator help you. Okay, let's get back to crafting the suit. Almost everything was ready for a suit. All that was left was to craft it. I need this type of shell for crafting, and different types of rare shells on this survival can be found in shark caves. We have one such cave not far from here, and here. Okay, go away from me. I'm warning you. I fought with kelp and I ate it. Oh, 1 HP. The king of chests and the destroyer of kelp cannot be defeated in any way. Chests? Piranha, ammo. So here we have the shell that we need. Excellent. Okay, that's perfect. And the final touch. All right, let's put it on. Oh my god, look at how cool it looks. Okay, a new message in chat. The surface is available to you, but be careful. There's even more danger there than underwater. You know, I'd be happy to go to the surface right now, but let's first take the snow we found on the tanker to the city and try to find out something. Having sailed into the city and handed over the note, the following dialogue was played out.
Yes, I know what this is. It's the language of the Krakens. Apparently, they haven't contacted you yet. If not, they will soon. They are mega dangerous creatures, and if they found this tanker, it means they're practically invincible. And in this survival, you will have to fight them. There's just one thing. They couldn't just call the tanker. Someone definitely helped them. That's all I can say. You need to study the note well. Come back on day 50.
Just when the plot started, I mean, just when it started to get going, they took it away from me until day 50 and just cut it off. I mean, basically, we still always have something to do, so with this information, let's go back home, I guess. I wanted to be on the surface before day 40, because it was obvious that every 10 days, the ocean becomes more and more contaminated. Well, I brought everything I needed, the ammo, our gun, and I think we're ready to go on the surface. Let's get into our submarine, and off we go. Despite the depth, I only had to swim 3 to 4 minutes, and here is the atmosphere. Yeah, I'll tell you this, maybe it would have been better if I hadn't surfaced, because it seems like everything is even worse on the surface than underwater. What kind of pterodactyl is that? Get away from my submarine! This bird caused 32 damage to our submarine, and there were a lot of such birds here. Oh my god, this is just awful. Let's explore this island with some iron stuff and then dive back underwater, because until our submarine is upgraded, I'm not sure we can survive here at all. Alright, let's park, and we have new monsters here. Come on, I need to loot these boxes. Okay, let's loot. Alright, no, a pterodactyl! The pterodactyl is coming! Oh my god, no! Oh no, the submarine has 32% durability left. That's it, let's get in and go underwater. For the first time in my entire history of survival, we're faced with the fact that being on the surface is much more dangerous than underwater. But now the 40th day has come, and now I'm not so sure about this. Guys, there's so many monsters swimming around here. Alright, the main thing is the fate of our submarine. Look, it's slowly regenerating itself, and you know what, dear viewers? I'll tell you, we urgently need to continue exploring the locations, or our survival will just be over. At the time, I didn't know that the Krakens had already become active. If by the end of the first 100-day survival I had fought only one Kraken, now there would be hundreds of them, and I would need to find ways to survive at any cost. On day 41, I found a sunken pipe. In it, additional to a bunch of resources, I was able to find a craft for new armor that allowed me to visit icy locations. As you remember, we found an oil rig that we could not explore because we received a lot of damage there. The craft was found, and it wasn't that difficult to build. I was lucky that I already had a few diamonds and I could craft the armor without any problems. Look, it looks pretty good. Of course, it would be good to find some kind of storage upgrade for a submarine because I could put all sorts of different armor sets and all sorts of necessary resources there. But so far, we can't find any storage. Okay, we have one more unfinished business idea for today. Yeah, I didn't want to tell you, but it's true. Yeah, guys, okay, I have to tell you. We're going to have another battle with the kelp! Kelp! Yes, kelp! Oh, okay, that's it. Hello. Remember, we can only eat kelp. Alright, now it's time to show you my plan. I'm going to make a huge kelp wall around my base. Yes. Kelp. On day 43, I finally went to explore the oil rig. It was a dangerous place. Okay, I see a couple of monsters. Let's try not to fight them and pass by. There's a lot of fuel here, that's what I'm gonna tell you. And what do we have down here? There's some kind of box. What? 6 crafting recipes and a note? Thanks to these crafts as well as this note, you'll be able to create fuel by yourself. The entire instruction is described on the following pages. Try to do everything correctly. Okay, I think the fuel we found will last us about another 20 days. There was a lot of it here, but further on, of course, it'd be nice to have our own real oil farm. We'll have to craft a lot, but I think we can handle it. So, I'm home. Our kelp is slowly growing here. Okay, hi. What do you want? That's it. Alright, bye-bye. Let's finally get down to creating our farm. We're opening for business. We'll make money and we'll make... Based on the instructions, the first thing I needed was to find magma, and I even know where to do it. If you remember, I once swam past the volcano, and it's obvious that this is where I need to find the magma. Alright, the fish are infected. Look, they're inflicting poisoning. Okay, that's it. We need to eat. We have a lot of magma here, and I think that we'll get it here without any problems. Back home, I cleared the area for where my oil station would be. The instructions included a small photo of what the farm was supposed to look like. So after 2 days of crafting and building, my oil farm was finally ready, and here's how it worked. I spent a long time figuring this out, and finally I'm ready to show it to you. We take an empty canister, throw it in, and wait. In the meantime, we can think about how we'll spend all of our fortune from this oil. The airplanes, yachts. The instructions say that we have to wait about 5 minutes, and from here we get a new canister. Of course, it wasn't easy to do all this, but in the end, we're now rich. Day 50, the green color of the ocean began to change to something completely different. Now, the second part of this 200-day survival has begun, and it promises to be dangerous. What? Wait, it's the Krakens! It's the Krakens! No, wait, no. What's going on here? The second part of survival began with a surprise right away. Krakens entered my territory. Swimming away from the base, there was practically nothing left of it. It was a very sad and turning point in my survival. We built this base for a very long time, and I plan to expand it further. And now there is nothing left of it. Okay, now I just need to get out of here as soon as possible. The only place I can really go now is to the city to continue the story and deal with these Krakens. I won't leave it like this. It became very obvious that from the very beginning of survival, I had to make this very submarine my base and look for upgrades for it. But I, like any other person, can make mistakes. And this mistake turned out to be the very expense for me. Okay, that's it. I'm in town. I don't see any Krakens here, although I won't be surprised if they were here.
Oh yeah, you're back. Enough time has passed already. Now you must learn the main thing. To cope and win this Kraken survival, you must collect 4 sea relics. If you don't, the Krakens will destroy not only you, but our entire settlement. Help us and yourself.
Okay guys, what I want to say is that everything is really cool. I have to find 4 sea relics, and it's absolutely unclear where and how. Comments are just simply unnecessary. In general, we don't have a base yet, and maybe we'll just settle here. Let's remove all this kelp, and that's it. That's Zeman's base. I've settled in. So, alright, we can keep going. I set off on a long and endless journey in my submarine. First of all, I thought that I could loot an ice biome. In addition to all the oil refinery, there could be a lot of other interesting things there. I think that exploring this biome should bring us something good, because after something bad, there should always be something good. I can already see some monsters ahead. Hello? Oh, back off, reverse. Even with 2.5 HP, I think I can basically deal with him. Oh, but he dropped some key. Let's pick it up. There's one more left, and it's impossible to defeat the kelp winner. I wonder what this key actually does. As it turned out later, this key could open one of the chests that were frozen in the ice. Left chest, right, left, let's take this one. Oh! Okay, we got quite a few resources here. We're gonna take that all. Everything we don't need, we still need. Okay, let's keep going. The winter biome turned out to be much larger than I thought. I would say it wasn't even just a biome, but a whole ice kingdom, where there was a lot of interesting things with their secrets, dangers, and of course, the continuation of the plot. The fish here are kinda strange, as if they kinda look like penguins. Okay, we got a note here. Today we made a mistake in the experiment. We missed one step, and that's why the rapid freezing reaction started. We couldn't do anything but just swim away from here to another place. We need to understand how the fish will react to this. Judging by the way these penguins swim here, they're not particularly happy. I wonder what other interesting things I could find here. And everything seemed to be going well. We found a new cool biome, looted chests, and explored the world. But we had to understand that it was day 151. The ocean contamination was already very strong, and you know, soon I realized this firsthand. Wait, maybe I imagined it. No, it's the Kraken. Oh my god, run. I mean, swim, come on, swim faster. Come on, go faster, come on. If the Kraken catches me, then we'll just die. Oh my god, where did he throw me? Okay, we're in some cave. Okay, just swimming. Just look. What? I think we just survived. In fact, this hardcore was the main interest of our survivals. You never know when the survival will just end, especially when it comes to Krakens. I have 1 HP and I'm not even gonna mention the submarine. Of course, the first thing I did was look around the cave. There were a lot of interesting things in it. For example, even boxes with loot. These Krakens are not kelp, and it's a completely different story. I'm gonna mine this iron now, and by the way, do you know what the iron said to the shark when it met him? I'm too tough for you. Okay, I'll soon say a new joke about diamonds. I spent 1 full day in this cave. I got a lot of resources and it was finally time to leave. Actually, well, Krakens, how can I say, they're Krakens. As I continued to explore the ocean, I saw a broken ship, which looked a little creepy. We're sailing on the sea, the wind was tearing the mast. What's interesting is that here we have a sign here like this, Kraken, and a chest. Alright, let's take the resources and a note. Just recently, small containers fell to Earth, containing UFOs. We called them Krakens and tried to take them by night flights to a specific scientific laboratory that was designed specifically for such things. I don't get it. I think we'll arrive there on the 15th. It's just perfect for experiments. I still don't understand anything. Some experiments and like, what's the plot? I don't know. It's definitely not for fighting kelp. Maybe. Oh wait, these are new upgrades. Some shields. Alright, perfect. Let's take them. By that time, I'd already explored the winter biome enough, and it was time to swim out of it. Let's install the upgrade. It's some kind of protective armor in the form of plates. Adds 200 HP, so it's 300 now. I think there's no better time to explore the ocean now. Alright, let's go there. Jet propulsion! To the land of dreams! Having left the depths of the ocean for a while, I was immediately able to find a new island to explore, and there were some very strange monsters on it. Okay, we'll leave our submarine here and go see the island. What kind of chupacabra is that? Maybe it's mutated kelp? Alright, maybe it's actually peaceful and it doesn't wish me any harm at all. Oh, okay, never mind. What is he doing? What are you doing? Hey, okay, this is just absolutely awful. Some kind of ruins, strange sounds. What? Some kind of bucket and a sword? I'll take it. One more, but back off. Whiskers. They're 100% kelp. I'm not gonna put them on. But I'm definitely interested in seeing what other ruins I can find. Oh, wait a minute. Some kind of pizza. So, an egg? Wait. Is that the end? Did I just beat Minecraft? Oh, a new gun. Okay, perfect. And even ammo for it. If the kelp suddenly attacks me, you know they'll be in trouble for sure. On this island, there was a passage down into some catacombs, where there were also monsters, as well as many different cells. Apparently, it was some kind of ancient prison. I hope I don't see any monsters here. Some boots and a flute. Stupid kelp. We'll probably take the hay. Do you know what the wheat said when it saw the bread? Are you baked? Oh, wait, that's the relic. Wait, that's exactly what we need. Let's go. Finding the relic really boosted my motivation, but of course there was a problem. I don't know where all the others were, so I got into the submarine and went exploring. It wasn't easy to explore because the locations were so far apart. Sometimes I couldn't even find anything at all. I can't find anything at all here. It's just awful. I arrived at the next small location on day 159. It was a small lighthouse. Wait, who are you? They got me. That's it. Oh, wait, 2 HP. Wait, back off. Get away from my submarine. What even is that? Some kind of weird pterodactyls. If I didn't have the golden apple, I don't know how I would have dealt with them. But it's good that everything worked out. Each island has its own monsters here, and it's just crazy. Let's go up these stairs. Oh my god, diamond and gold blocks? Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, there's a lighthouse, and there's a cave here. And what's that? Oh, look, it's an abandoned camper, or what's left of it. For those who don't know, we once had a zombie apocalypse survival like this. When I climbed up to the lighthouse, I found a note that contained a plot twist. If you're reading this note, then most likely the lighthouse has already been destroyed. On the next page, I wrote something that only I knew. Everyone is watching you every second and every minute. You're always in their sight. Who? The Krakens? Oh, by the way, I haven't told you the joke about the Krakens yet. After I explored this island, I decided to go back into the city. First of all, I wanted to pack all of my things, take a rest, and gather my strength. Well, here I am at the city. Everything is still calm here, and it's still flooded. There should have been a joke about gasoline here, but the situation is a little different. In short, we've almost run out of it, and I don't know what to do at this point. There's some possibility that the Kraken didn't break our farm, because I don't remember it. I think I'll check it tomorrow. The risk of this expedition was really big, because you yourself remember who destroyed our base. Those same Krakens, and they could still be there. Yep. We're out of gas, and we're in the middle of the contaminated ocean, surrounded by Krakens. I have no idea what to do. Well, it's good that the shark is kind, otherwise I don't know what I would have done. Luckily, I didn't have to swim far, but the feeling of being completely lost at this depth made me really scared. Wait, it's fine! Okay, great, let's just throw in all the empty canisters, and it looks like we'll have fuel. Alright, for a second, and all that's left is to wait. Now, we just need to wait. Wait, where did this monster come from? I didn't even see it behind my back. Okay, that's it. Let's just sit and wait. The main thing is that there's no Kraken here. After about 5 minutes, I received new filled canisters of gasoline. We're burning through gas in a water car. We're getting that money from the bar. Formula 1, racing, drift, and we're going. Let's go. The next day, I went up again, and I had to explore the land to the end, and you'll be really surprised, because I was looking for the next location for 4 whole days. These days were very hard, because they were just boring. I was just swimming, but I really wanted to find land, so I finally found the infected port. Okay, let's go up, and everything is covered in leaves, and who is that? Oh, what's going on? Apple, they're teleporting. I don't know, these are some kind of flying brown endermen. I have my last apple left. What are they throwing at me? These are some kind of bumblebees or some weird flies, radioactive flies. Initially, I had some tactic and I stuck to it. Let's swim around the entire port, and they still came to me. Alright, it was probably a stupid tactic, but I stuck to it. And how many of them are there? It's just some kind of horde. There's so many of them. Okay, it was pretty tough, but I think we survived. And here there's something interesting. Alright, a note. If you place 4 relics on the pedestals, the infection level will be reduced to a minimum. Alright, that's pretty good. That's a really good location. Alright, I have 1 relic. We're gonna put it right here, and now we need to get 3 more somewhere. Where to find them, I don't know. I hope you believe in me. There were a lot of loot boxes in the port. I found a lot of ammo, another relic, and most importantly, an upgrade for a submarine. Okay, perfect. We have an upgrade. It'll be much more interesting, but I think it's pretty unsafe here, so we're gonna put it on later. We'll just place 1 of the relics. Alright, perfect. Only 2 left. On day 70, while I was on my way home, the ocean changed color again, and it began to look really mysterious. I don't understand. What kind of sharks are in my way? Okay, don't come near me. Don't come near me. There's so many of them. There's much more of them now. Okay, that was pretty difficult, but we now have 5 full storage spaces inside our submarine, and we found 1 relic, even without any hints, and we were able to find the port where all these relics should be placed. It was already day 175 on our seabed. I noticed Krakens from time to time. Once, I even had to fight one. Whoa, wait, it's a Kraken, another Kraken! There's no other options left but to shoot it, and these Krakens are super strong, and we still don't have any guns on our submarine. I barely managed to fight off the Kraken, but the gun upgrade could actually be found on the map. It was only a matter of time spent searching for it. On day 78, I found a very strange entrance to a lab. I hadn't seen it before. Either the location just appeared or I'm really just blind. I think this location is gonna be pretty huge. I parked near a hole like this and some strange fish is already coming at me again. Okay, before another one comes running at me, let's just try to swim here. Everything looks really abandoned and some strange effects are on me. What hunger? What's going on? Some sword? Okay, I'll take the resources here, guys. As I said, in general, we'll try to explore this location as much as possible. In fact, the laboratory location was the most important location for the plot in this survival. It was here that you could find more than 6 notes that told about the Krakens and how this ocean was infected. Thanks to this, we could learn a lot of things, and of course, find a lot of new cool resources. Here's a joke about the square fish. Once it was asked what it was like to be a square. I don't know, I'm not an equation. Okay, that was pretty complicated. Look, there's another note right there on the wall. The Krakens came for the relics. In their opinion, no one should stop them from infecting the ocean and the entire planet. At least that's what we understood from their language. It was difficult to understand. So the Krakens are trying to find the same thing I'm trying to find. Alright, cake, let's eat it. I think I blend in with the vegetation pretty well. Try pausing the video and finding me in 5 seconds. Where's Demon? Okay, let's keep going. As I move further through the lab, fighting monsters and exploring new boxes, I try to find as much information about the plot as possible. I'll tell you, there's no problems with the loot here at all. Just, one box and we already have a double barrel shotgun. Oh, wait, I think I hit the note. No, wait, don't fly away. The information is as follows. I managed to catch the note after all. Kraken Research Lab, visitor sheet encrypted. Oh, well, judging by everything, the only visitors here are the dolphin, me, and the kelp. And look at how huge the lab is. I'm actually shocked that all of these guns shoot underwater, but that's how it is. There's even some kind of ice compartment with ice. Take a look. I actually knew that you really wanted to see a continuation of 100 Days on the Submarine, so I asked my team to make a sequel. In my opinion, all of this is completely justified so far, because the plot, the upgrades to the submarine, and all the new monsters look simply incredible. Here's another note. Krakens are not just creatures. They came to us from another planet. But here's the interesting thing. The planet is billions of light years away from here. How they got here is the question we're working on. Krakens are aliens! What if this kelp is also an alien? Like and comment if you're not tired of jokes about kelp, because, well, look, it's just kelp. There's not enough space in our inventory. We'll probably go back to our submarine now. I'll put resources there, and the next day we'll continue to explore everything. To be honest, some notes are so well hidden that I try to explore every corner, every block, and even here, far from this very laboratory. There's even boxes, and there's even loot here. Now you understand how well developed the survival is. Oh, look, a note. Alright, so, hello, who are you? I don't know you. Okay, let's check out this super axe. It throws them back quite well, and maybe, yeah, this is definitely a pretty good axe. Some monsters attacked me. I told them, you're not monsters, you're kelp? Having dealt with the monsters, I finally decided to read the note. Studying the tanker where it all began led us to another conclusion. Krakens are not from Earth. They're unearthly creatures. Do you hear? Unearthly. No, do you think I'm deaf? Why are you yelling at me? We have another passage filled with a huge number of monsters, but it's pretty hard to stop me, because I plan to explore this entire lab. I think I've already collected enough resources for 35 boxes. Okay, calm down. Note, okay? What are you doing? What are you standing there? Do I have any ammo? Okay, great. I don't have any ammo, but I do have this axe. Let's go. It was quite difficult to fight with so many monsters using an axe. 1.5 HP, 1.5 HP. Oh my god, 1 heart left. These fish, they're just insane. Okay, I have 1.5 HP. Let's just eat something. I'm just gonna take this note and get out of here as fast as possible. Let's run. Okay, I barely saved the note. It was really dangerous. Let's finally read it. They communicate with impulses. From some of them, we managed to decipher some messages that they wanted to convey to us. The man in the blue jacket, he can travel across dimensions. He can, but he doesn't know about it. Maybe he doesn't remember. So, a man in a blue jacket, who could it be? In what other dimensions? Okay, we'll just load all of these resources into our submarine, and I'll probably spend a couple more days here to further explore this huge sector and all this, what is it called, laboratory, and then we'll probably get out of here. Day 83, I explored all the ruins and the entire lab. I found a couple more interesting notes about Krakens, and that they're actually Krakenoids and they hate Xemonoids. I have a bunch of questions about the plot here. On day 184, I returned to the city and thought that our base still needs to be upgraded a little bit, despite what happened in the previous days. I spent 2 days on this so that it wouldn't look so empty. On day 187, I decided to go back to the surface to loot more resources and try to find additional upgrades and artifacts. So here's this very island, and I'm already being attacked by these weird flying endermen. Okay, I think it's time to disembark. I'm out of here. If you're curious about where we are right now, that very ice oil station is over there, and here at this height is where we are in this island. I'm gonna quickly loot it now, try to find something useful, and these islands, so to speak, they're really rare, and the resources here can be really good. Oh, a box. We got some kind of cool bow. Look. Oh my god, and this, why are they behaving like this? Alright, that's it, guys. I dealt with these flying enderman bugs. They won't bother us or teleport us anymore. Let's try to go up and see what we have here. I expect to find an artifact at least and something to eat because I have nothing. Okay, 2 boxes. Yeah, that's some kind of turtle. Oh, it's not a real turtle. Some kind of jam. And wait, guys, I think this is an upgrade for a submarine. Let's collect some carrots because we only have 1.5 HP. And we'll collect some potatoes too. Alright, sure, you'll see it might be radioactive, but I'm gonna tell you, I found another box. I don't even know what this is, but I'll let it be. Let's collect the radioactive carrots, install the upgrade, and get out of here. Okay, oh my god, I think this will definitely help us 100% with the Krakens. On day 189, I went back to my old ruined base to make more fuel. It took me a whole day. Day 190. The infestation had reached its peak. The Krakens were absolutely everywhere, and there were 10 days left until the end of survival. All I needed to do was find 2 more artifacts, because I still had a chance to stop this whole apocalypse. Okay, you know, there's one biome that I've explored pretty well, but there's still something I might have missed. It's the ice biome, and I'm heading there right now. The thing is, if you remember, there were frozen chests there. In fact, I opened only a few of them, and there were dozens of them. My assumption was that maybe one of these chests would contain an artifact, because the location is really huge. On day 192 and 93, I spent farming keys and trying to open these chests. You won't believe it, but I actually managed to find the artifact. But with all my joy, there were only 7 days left until the end, and I needed to find one more artifact. On day 194, I fought with the Krakens. There were really a lot of them. They left me with very little HP, and even with machine guns and super protection, I was left with very little HP. Our submarine only has 47 HP left. This is really bad, guys. This is just really bad. We need to hurry. But on day 195, I received the most important message of my entire survival. Hey Seaman, this is Bulbul Man from the city. I found it. I found the main lair of the Krakens. With the destruction of the lair, the infection will really become smaller. And most importantly, maybe one of the artifacts you need will be there. Try to find them all by the end of the survival. Guys, we've actually found 3 artifacts. There's only 1 left. Okay, I feel that the coming days will be really serious in terms of preparation. Just to find the required ammo, I looted all the ruins that we had left. In addition to this, I made myself some more fuel and went to the required coordinates. Look, there's a Kraken and it looks like it's swimming into this strange pipe. Okay guys, it looks like this is the final frontier. We need to swim into this tunnel now. And you know, we rarely make a survival sequel for 200 days, so I'm expecting some awesome battles from the finale. Okay, I'm already inside and I see the first fish. Come on. Okay, the machine guns. Okay, perfect. Come on, come on, just a little bit more. We figured that out. Okay, let's keep going. I think there's gonna be a lot of different monsters in this tunnel. The most important thing is to try to deal with them. So come on. Okay, got it. Guys, we need to keep swimming. I see even more monsters. Got it. Come on. Oh, careful. I need to avoid that. All right, reload. Come on, keep going. He's eating me. The tunnel looks very abandoned. I hope I'll reach the end soon. So, okay, we need to speed up a little bit. Come on, guys. It's all in our hands. All right, it looks like we're emerging from our tunnel, and look at the biome here. I finally reached the end of the tunnel, and I found myself in a huge open area. It was the lair of the Krakens. Okay, guys, here they come, the Krakens. Oh my god, okay, we better try to stay away from them somehow. They turned me around. All right, let's get out. Come on. We need to hold out and try to destroy them. This is not going to be an easy fight. I'm 100% sure of it. The Krakens will win. Okay, we've dealt with one, and the second one is coming. Oh, more have appeared. There's more coming, and we're just destroying them right away. Look. The battle with the Krakens lasted about 6 to 7 minutes. In total, I destroyed about 12 of them. The Kraken lair was defeated, and in the middle of the location, there was a lawn where one of the boxes was located. In it, I found the last artifact. Well, we were able to find the last artifact, and now all that remains is to return to the port and place it. Having reached the port the next day and placing the artifact, the color of the sky and ocean sparkled with good old colors. This was 200 days of survival in the infected ocean in a submarine. For such a video, be sure to leave a like and write a comment. Subscribe to the channel and watch our other videos. Bye bye.